Hi, I'm Adam Monaco. This is Peter Oswald. We're of Under the Oak, and you are watching the Sunday Sessions Project. Where will you go tomorrow? Where will you lie down? There's nothing you can borrow, but you have the ground that you walk upon, and the sounds that you You're not alone. You're not alone. I walk alone, but you're not alone. What will you say tomorrow? Who will you be? The days they are aligning and brought me here to see, for me to see that you're not alone. You're not alone. I walk alone, but you're not alone. Not alone. You're not alone. I walk alone, but you're not alone. Well, that was You're Not Alone. Hey, everybody. I'm Adam.
I'm Peter.
This is Peter. And I'm going to play some music for you. Peter, at some point, is going to play what's behind there, just to impress you.
All those notes on the screen.
Yep.
Can you play all of them?
He's going to play all of them. It's going to be great. We're really excited to be here. And we have a few tunes for you.
What's next, Adam?
Well, this next song is called "Wandering Around." This song's pretty cool. I was on the phone with my buddy. It wasn't Peter, but you're still my buddy.
Before you even knew me.
Yeah, that's true. This is before I knew Peter, my buddy. Before I knew my buddy Peter. I'm on the phone with my buddy, and we're like, "Hey, let's go over to the lake and let's finish this song." So we got to the lake, and it was gone. It was dried up. We were like, "What the heck?" So we took our lawn chairs and we just sat in the middle of the lake and finished the tune. So this is called "Wandering Around." Fell out of my pocket, landed right out on the street. Searched all around, I looked under my feet. Could not find the answers, I was all over town. Life has no lost and found, so I'm just wandering around. Called up my buddy, he said meet me at the lake. When we got there, it was way too late. It was dried up and empty, so we passed one around. Life has no lost and found, so I'm just wandering around. What are you looking for? It's not enough when you're always wanting more. There's always an open door. Am I lost or am I found? I'm wandering around. Eyes are falling heavy, so I went home to bed. Tired of all these useless thoughts in my head. I'm done thinking that life isn't fair. Realize that I just don't care, and I'll keep wandering around. What are you looking for? It's not enough when you're always wanting more. There's always an open door. Am I lost or am I found? I'm wandering around. So that's
Still wondering.
still wandering. I am still wandering around. Yes. So yep, that's that song. It's an old one too. I mean, I guess that's super old, but you can also hear that on our. If you go to Under the Oak Music, Under the Oak did that song. We did it, and we had awesome from Damn Tall Buildings. We had
Real fiddle player.
and banjo player is awesome. So we're grateful for that. And all right.
Now we're going from old song to new song.
Yeah, this one's kind of new. This one's if you're ever feeling a little insecure, this song's kind of about that. It's about just letting yourself go. So here we do. This is new. It's called Comfortable Rain. Thank you, Peter. Thanks, Doc. So I'll deliver my heart like a comfortable rain. Listen to the sounds of the water wash away the pain. Well, stones thrown in the shadows of unbreakable lies. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die. I'm tired of getting stuck in my mind, hung up on nothing. I push myself aside. I let the devil tell me to stay right where I am. Enough is enough, I won't let him win. So I'll deliver my heart like a comfortable rain. Listen to the sounds of the water wash away the pain. Stones thrown in the shadows of unbreakable lies. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die. I'm tired of wanting more. This conjured chaos holds the floor, and I can't see what I have. Enough is enough, I know who I am. So I'll deliver my heart like a comfortable rain. Listen to the sounds of the water wash away the pain. Stones thrown in the shadows of unbreakable lies. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die. I'll deliver my heart like a comfortable rain. Listen to the sounds of the water wash away the pain. Stones thrown in the shadows of unbreakable lies. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die. So I'll deliver my heart like a comfortable rain. Listen to the sounds of the water wash away the pain. Well, stones thrown in the shadows of unbreakable lies. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die. I'll shine a light on the surface and let the memories die.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another session of the Sunday Sessions Project. Today, we have Under the Oak. We have Adam over here, and we have Pete over here. You guys are great players. Had a fun time today doing your show. So how about talk about yourself? Where you guys from? Where you... how'd you meet? Things like that?
Yeah. Under the Oak was formed pretty much at an open mic. I hosted an open mic in Bryn Mawr at this place called the New Leaf Club for many years. And one day Maggie Pope came in, and I heard her sing, and I was like, oh, I need to be in a band with Maggie. So I was like, hey, you want to be in a band? She's like, okay. And then... and I was already playing with Chris Peace for years. We've just been musical buddies and playing a lot of projects, a lot of my solo stuff he's always been a part of. And so then I was like, I want to bring Chris in because I think he would be a perfect addition. So then Chris was like, okay. And then Peter was sitting on my couch one day.
I was the last member, yeah.
So you're like that guy that hangs out in the house. Nobody knows why you're there.
Honestly, a little bit, yeah. No, I was friends with one of Adam's roommates and then met Adam. But I guess we did the record first, so I wasn't even technically a member of the band when we did the record.
He wasn't.
I was just a studio musician, essentially. And
I
then
was
after the fact. They invited me to stick around.
Yeah, and he said okay. I mean, it was pretty cool when I met Peter. Typically, I don't do this, but I had like a good feeling, and so I always go with my gut.
Yeah.
And I was already like thinking about Peter being in the band before we even asked him, before I even heard him. He was like, play the cello, but I just
that's taking a chance.
I had like a feeling. That's happened to me a couple times where I have a feeling about if I don't, I won't go with it. But I just had a feeling, and I was already like trying to get him to be a part of the instrumentals, which now after years later we're finally working on together.
Finally getting that, yeah.
But he came in and recorded on the record. We did that at Rittenhouse Soundworks in Germantown, and it was just gorgeous. And then we were all like, ah! And I was like, all right, I'm working him. I want to get him in the band, but I don't know if he's going to say yes. But then he did.
Well, I like the fact these guys, to play these obscure instruments in the world of rock and roll and folk, that you're able to bring something like that. We've had a couple other people come in and play cellos and do like bass playing and cello playing. I find it really interesting, and it's kind of cool how you guys put your stuff together because it actually works. It goes well with the mandolin.
Thank goodness.
And you're playing back and forth from the finger picking to the what do you call it? The bow. It's a good texture.
Yeah, it's interesting. Cello's not the first instrument people think of when they think of folk music, but it certainly is out there. There's lots of cellists playing this style, lots of non-classical stuff going on. So I'm not so much of the first person to do this by any means, but I'm always happy to share the gospel of the folk cello with everybody.
So did you go to any particular school to play, or you just picked it up on your own?
I did. No, I went to school for music. I'm a music teacher, sort of by trade, so teach string instruments to kids for the most part. But that means, I went to school for music, studied cello. It's okay, good days and bad days. Played a lot of classical cello up through college, and then after college, there weren't that many opportunities to play in orchestras or play classical music, so I ended up just playing with other people and enjoyed that a lot more, and now sort of like this setting a lot better.
Nice. Well, it sounds beautiful. You're good at it.
I appreciate it.
How about you? Where did you pick up the mandolin from? Just from being around and liking that kind of music? Or
I guess it's weird. I had a mandolin for a few years. I had this, someone got me as a present, and I would go to gigs and I would just play like Ring of Fire on it and Three Little Birds and Country Road.
Hey, good
and
songs though.
Yeah, I know. I was so I would have it sitting there for like the whole 3 hours, and I would just grab it for those, few songs. And one day I was like just listening to some bluegrass, and I was just like, man, I have this mandolin. That would be really cool. And my grandfather played the mandolin, so I was like, I'm gonna just like try to see if I could do something with it. And then I just started like getting to the point where I was feeling it like in my chest. I was like, I feel this in my chest. This must mean something, And then I got really into it, and I almost set the guitar down for a while, and I was just playing the mandolin. And with mandolin, I'm self-taught, and the mandolin, I started to like ask more questions about music. Like when I started playing and calling Peter every 10 minutes saying, wait, so what does this mean? And like, and just like really kind of thinking more about theory, and it's theory is like a massive...
Don't get caught up in the theory.
Yeah. And well, I try not to, but knowing stuff is also very helpful. It's like, what do they say? Know it and then forget it. So it's like, but it's been really helpful, and it's an instrument I started to take more seriously, and so I'm still evolving with
you
it.
do it well, though. You do very well.
Thank you.
It fits your songs. It fits your singing.
Thank you. Yeah, I like mixing it into what I'm doing, and I'm able to like go jam with people on mandolin more. like there's
and you are the center point of a campfire camping, right? When you have the mandolin.
Not only is it my good looks, but man,
this mandolin.
When Mandy comes out, it's like.
I see you guys do house concerts. What are house concerts?
Oh man, they're just like the greatest thing ever. House concerts for me, you're playing people's homes. It's kind of like you're in their living room, and it's super intimate and awesome. And I do storytelling, and I do that a lot with my solo stuff. Under the Oak does do some house concerts, but not everyone can. We're limited on gigs at times, and we can't all travel just because of work stuff and stuff. So, but I do it full time, so I actually sustain myself with house concerts, and I just travel around the country, and I play in people's homes and do my original music. And I just love it so much more than, I love playing venues and things like that, but the house concert just has this like feeling where you're actually
more personal.
You're connecting with people. Yeah. We've cried together. Like people will be like, oh, you have like
you're
moments.
the greatest, man.
No. Well, just more of talking about the songs, and I really get in depth with my like the meanings of the songs and what they bring. And
More like a storytelling moment.
I do. I enjoy communicating and talking. So I really kind of utilize that when I'm in my performance. And when I've played all the venues in the city, and I think back, I've played at TLA and I've done random venues and World Cafe, but like the Tin Angel, whenever I played the Tin Angel, I always left feeling like, oh, I feel so good. Like I felt like I actually connected and resonated. I always sold more CDs. I always like more myself. And if I would have thought back years ago, when I was playing the Tin Angel all the time, like, maybe I should get more into like more intimate shows. Cause just kind of, when you're a musician, you're not always thinking like, what's the best environment for me? People always say, find your good environment, like the right place. And I'm like, yeah, I like it all. So, but now that I've like honed in on more intimate, I've actually been just discovering, and I feel like I'm growing, and I found like I got on like the track.
And it's a good niche, because I've never heard of anybody doing that.
It's been going on since the 60s, which is like crazy, but it is becoming a more like popular thing. I got a book from Francis Dunnery, who wrote a book about house concerts, and I know that he did them a lot, and I reached out to his booking agent, and we kind of sat down, and we just wanted to get some insight, and she gave me this book. She's like, this is like the last book I have in the house, the Francis Dunnery, and it like just really pumped me up. Like it gives you like little things that you would never even think about, like, don't do them outside, because it's just like, there's just noise, and don't serve alcohol, it's like, it's distracting. Have the alcohol after, and that one's hard to implement. Whenever I do a house concert, I'm like, hey, so I'd like it if you could not, and they're like, well, we
might
really
have to
need
leave.
So I'm a little flexible, but I see why. When you're doing the show, you just see the difference, but it's just really special. And so I had so in 2019, it was just like 90% of my shows were just house concerts I did solo, and 2020 was like fully booked for the whole year, but with the pandemic, everything got canceled. But they'll be back. It's okay. So now I'm focusing on my solo albums, and
nice.
And it's pretty cool.
How about you? You got anything going on?
Doc, come on, tell him, Doc.
He's just hanging out in your couch waiting for the next show.
I'm not a full-time musician. At this point, I teach, and I'm back in grad school right now at Temple
cool.
University. So I'm working towards that PhD, eventually hopefully becoming a professor. That's
He's
the
too
plan.
smart for you.
No, we balance each other out. You need someone really smart and someone that's like, huh? And
You need a guy like that.
He needs that. He needs me. So.
Yeah. No, I'm really thankful though that I found Under the Oak. I moved to Philly 6 years ago or so, and played in a bunch of bands that were okay, and I sort of like the people. But Under the Oak has been the project that's worked out the best, and I felt the best about, and I love the people, and I love the music, and honestly, like we've been more successsul than any other band I've been in. So
wow, see,
it works out.
Yeah.
Your gut feeling came through.
Yeah. Oh, I know these things. I always go with it. We got picked up by Winding Way Records. So they funded our record, and they're like behind us. And
Where can you find this record?
Really great. Oh, well, yeah, you could go to, you can get it anywhere. We have vinyl, but you can go to undertheoakmusic.com and just, go over to the merch section and check out our record. We're also on Spotify. We're on all the platforms, so you could just Google us and you'll find Under the Oak.
All right. I was told about a tip jar that everybody should go check out. Click on the link.
Yes.
And it'll take you to it. thanks for being on the show today, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate
really
it.
good. I really like it.
Thank
I
you.
like the creativity of things on this show, and I like when people like you guys come in with little different aspect on music, and you did a very good job.
Thank you so much.
And I would like to thank everybody out there to stick around, and thank you for watching the show. But stick around. These guys have some more music coming, and I hope you enjoy watching the Sunday Session Project, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good night.
Cool.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Do you feel like less insecure?
Way less insecure.
That's really cool. That was the point.
Whole point of this song.
I am coming out right now. I'm working on 2 solo records, an instrumental mandolin and songs with words. Another one, and "Comfortable Rain" is actually might be the single on that. We'll see. See how that goes. Pull that out here. Got a couple more for you guys. Hey Peter, you want to play those notes?
No, I'm gonna.
He did it earlier and it was
I
great.
will be like a real music snob and just point out that the sharp is in the wrong place before this note.
Oh, look at that. There.
Note, but it's okay.
I love you, Peter. You're the
I
best.
love you, Adam. What's next?
All right. Well, I'm going to just quick tune this. Okay, Beyond the Physical. This particular song is, it's a song that I wrote a week before my father passed. We didn't know that it was time, and I have no idea why I wrote this tune. And it came out a week before, and during the hospice process, I was like, wow, this is exactly what this song was prepping me for. So it's called Beyond the Physical. And the Bluegrass Situation actually premiered this video, which I'm really just telling Peter. Peter was on it. So we're really honored for that. So you should check out Under the Yoke, Beyond the Physical. Go down the road, down the road, down the road. Go down the road, down the road, down the road. Road headed somewhere. It's beyond the physical. Road headed somewhere. It's beyond the beating heart. Well, it's you, it's God, it's love. Well, it's you with God, with love. Let go, let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go. We're all headed It's beyond the physical. We're all headed somewhere. It's beyond the beating heart. Well, it's you, it's God, it's love. Well, it's you with God, with love. Ah, thanks, Peter. I like Peter a lot.
I like you.
Thanks. Just two great friends up here, you know, playing music. Sunday Sessions Project. What a cool thing that they're doing. And yeah, I'm really glad to be a part of it. We got one more song. And this one's fun. This is I always tell a joke to this song, and no one ever laughs. One time people got it, but I'll try it out on television.
I won't say anything.
No, actually I may not. But I will. What I will say is this song was written when I really needed to get away. I was like, I need a vacation, and so I took 3, and each verse was written on each trip, and it was what I was doing in that moment, and so that's what I did. Guess you could say the song was written in real time.
It's a joke.
I did it. I went for it. I don't care. But anyway, thank you for having us, listeners. I hope you enjoy yourself. Check out Under the Oak Music, also AdamMonaco.com, and you can check out a bunch of stuff going on. It's gonna be great. So.
And we're missing half of the band.
We are Maggie Pope
Unfortunately, yeah.
and Chris
More or less,
Peace.
but there's just 2 people.
Yeah,
But we hear everyone on the record.
yeah. You will hear everyone on the record. 4-part harmonies, and Peter does some magical stuff on that cello. Oh, it's really great. So, all right, cool. Here we go. So thanks. This is called Whispering Creek. Wanna get out of the city where the water is fresh. I wanna head north for my home stretch. I wanna find a mountain with a nice cold lake. I wanna get out of the city for goodness sake. I wanna stand in a field and watch the sky turn night, with the clouds surreal with its calming hues. You can't resist, it's a perfect sight. I wanna watch the sky turn night. It's about time to say I've got to get away. It's been a long time overdue, and the longer I wait, the more I hesitate. I'm in the way of my own view, whoa, of my own view. I wanna sleep next to the whispering creek. where silence sings and worries weep, and dreams are held in shadows and light. I wanna sleep next to the whispering creek. It's about time to say I've got to get away. It's been a long time overdue, and the longer I wait, the more I hesitate. I'm in the way of my own view, of my own view. Well, that was Whispering Creek. Thanks, everyone. Keep tuning in with the Sunday Sessions Project. Check out all the artists that they're having. It's an awesome thing. We're having a great time. So support them.